exclusive content, and titles only available on PlayStation that are nothing short of amazing. We announced in April that The Last of Us, a game that won more than 200 Game of the Year awards last year, is being remastered.
Have you all finished and played it? There's spoilers coming, by the way, who've not finished The Last of Us.
I'll go like this when you're done.
I have a baby.
All right. As a mother, Kyle doesn't find the time to play video games.
After playing that game, you better hold on
Let's see
tight.
what's in store.
Yeah.
Oh, they have spoilers.
They have spoilers in here.
Nice. That's good they said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
No!
Response already.
My baby!
We played this much together.
No.
We played like the first little bit together.
That was only the first bit. Calm down.
By the way, I hunted down a 60 frame per second trailer for this.
Thank you.
In very high quality because you might notice it's being remastered for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, beautiful.
The graphics haven't. There's no real difference here. The only difference is 1080p instead of 720p. We're watching at 720 right now, so that shouldn't be a difference. But no other difference from what I can tell and from what I've seen reported. The only difference is they've moved it up to 60 frames per second.
Huh.
They weren't able to before on the PlayStation 3. Now you can play it in 60 frames per second at 1080p. And you can feel it too. Like,
Yeah.
What's this music?
yeah, probably gonna get a flag, but
I like it.
Nirvana song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's what?
The Nirvana song.
Oh,
No
is it a
way.
remake or is this an?
Oh, okay.
No, Kurt Cobain came back to do this song.
Oh, that was good of him.
Boy, I see.
Must have shot him full of drugs to get him out of bed.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
God, that game was good.
Interesting thing about 60 frames per second in such a cinematic experience of a game
Kind of makes it look like British TV.
is that Deacon, you'll know that we've been fighting forever to have 24 frames per second in our amateur films since high school. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars for a camera that would do 24 frames per second. 60 frames per second has been available to us since video was invented. We didn't want that. We wanted 24 because it looks more cinematic.
Weird. Cinematic.
60 frames doesn't look cinematic, and that's why everybody disparaged the new Hobbit, or the Hobbit when it was in 60. You're like,
people didn't like it.
doesn't look right. Yeah, it looks like a BBC special on video. We don't like video in film because it looks. It doesn't look. It doesn't feel like
It just doesn't feel right.
a magical experience. It looks as though you're watching something that was recorded by somebody on set as opposed to somebody in another world.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling within you. So I find it funny that the industry seems to be fighting so hard for 60 frames per second. It makes more sense in gaming because of gaming. You want smoothness of feel. In film, I don't fucking get it. Why the fuck would you want 60 frames per second? It adds more rendering time, and people don't like it.
People don't like it.
Stop it, Peter Jackson. I would predict a future where video game, especially ones as cinematic as Last of Us, purposefully make the cinematic sequences 24 frames per second in the future. Mark my goddamn words.